out here on the first day of a 3-day hunt on a National Wildlife Refuge here in Middle Georgia for the next 3 days. It's probably about 1 o'clock now, middle of November. And it's a whitetail hunt, 2 deer quota hunt. So I'm about a mile in here now. I'm gonna walk along this little ridge here. Nice little draw down there. I've been watching for about an hour. And now I'm gonna hike down to the edge of this ridge and see what I can see. Find a good spot to sit in. Probably hang out there for the rest of the afternoon. So I've been kind of easing along this little ridge right here. I'm gonna try to walk. I'm gonna walk down to the edge of this ridge here on that drainage. See if I can see something. A buddy of mine has been here before. Dropped me a pin. He's hunting right over here. So I'm gonna go sit right over here. See if I can see something. So I'm at the very back corner of this place. Probably a mile. Probably a mile and a half back up in here. So there's like a little draw right down there. It slopes like that. Goes back up that way. So I can see pretty good that way, all the way that way. It's between 1:30 and 2 o'clock now. So we're closing in on time to start hunting, basically. So I'll probably sit here till it gets dark. Alright guys, so as I sit here and watch the wind blow, it's blowing my back, which is usually not a good thing. So I'm gonna ease across that. So I'm gonna ease across the other side of that ridge, that draw right there. That way the wind will be in my face. I got what I think is a good spot. I can see most of this draw right here. And the other side of that ridge. Wind is mostly in my favor. So I'll probably sit here for the rest of the afternoon until it gets dark, and then I'll head back out the road. That's it for day one. Just finished up the evening hunt. We are headed back to the truck. I'm headed to get Jonathan to see what he saw. Then we are headed out to get something to eat, head back to the hotel. We have been in here since about lunchtime. It's about 6 now, so we are starving. So we had to get something to eat, head back to the hotel, back at it bright early in the morning. See you then. So today, day 2 of the 3-day hunt. As you can tell, we're making the morning hunt. I'm hiking back here. My spot's probably a mile and a half off the trailhead. Jonathan's dropped him off on the other side of the place. So we're gonna hunt to about 10, see what we can see, and then we'll take off. So it's about 7 o'clock. Just got to my stand here. It's probably 38, 40 degrees. So I'm hunting this little thicket right over here. So we'll sit until about 10. I'll head back out, pick up Jonathan. So I'm making my way across the edge of the property line here. There's a creek up here I'm trying to get to. I'm gonna slip up to that and see what I can see up there. Seeing a lot of good sign up here, so it's promising. So what just happened across this really great spot here? It came down this hill right here. There's a creek that runs right there. And all out there goes down the hill and it flattens out there, and another hill comes up right there. It's all beautiful, beautiful out there. Great spot to hunt. So probably sit here for another hour till about 10. And then Jonathan's right up here. We'll go pick him up and we'll hike back out to the truck. So it's about 10 o'clock now. We're basically done with the morning hunt. So Jonathan's right up there. I'm gonna go pick him up, and then we'll walk a little drainage ditch out back to this road truck, and then we'll probably grab something to eat, hang out in the middle of the day, and then we'll come back and do this again all over this afternoon. So I'm following this little creek right here to get out of here. Jonathan's down this creek a little ways. I'm gonna hit this creek and then we'll hike back out.
Tasted dirt as I hit the ground. You were there through it all. How far you gonna go?
So I just dropped Jonathan off back there. I'm headed up here to check out a new spot. So I made it to my spot. I'm gonna hike down this trail right here, which leads to another creek. And I'll probably just I'll hunt along that creek and see what I can see for the afternoon. It's probably about 2 o'clock now, so we'll get a good 4 hours in. Then I'll head back over there and pick up. Pick up Jonathan. Rifle, always make sure it's unloaded. So I'm heading down this little road here. It goes about half a mile. And it ends up at a little creek down here. So we went out and found a pretty good little spot. There's a couple of thickets right over there. Thicket behind me right here. There's a creek right there in front of me. So I feel like these deer will be traveling on this edge here. Traveling on that edge there. We'll be crossing this creek somewhere. So the wind is kind of in our favor. So I feel like I got a pretty good chance of seeing something. So it's almost 3 o'clock now. So we'll sit here for another couple, 2-3 hours, and then we'll see what we can see. So that's it for day 2. Basically, for day 2. We wound up empty-handed again. Didn't see anything. Didn't hear a whole lot of shots. I don't know what Jonathan's seen yet, but I'm about to head out of here and head back to the truck and go pick him up, and then probably grab something to eat. But no luck today. Day 3, the final day of our 3-day hunt down here in Macon, Georgia. I found me a little spot right here, little nest I made here, and this tree is falling over. But it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. The sun's starting to come up. I really hadn't seen anything, no movement, hadn't heard anything. Bunch of squirrels, but I haven't seen any deer movement. But I dropped Jonathan off down there, down this little creek right here. He's probably another half mile down that way, so I haven't heard him or heard from him. But we'll probably sit here about 10 o'clock, and then we'll roll out and we'll head back. It's about 9 o'clock now, and saw a doe and a yearling this morning, but not anything crazy. So I'm crossing this creek here, and I'm gonna head back up to the truck and make myself a little cup of coffee, and then go pick up Jonathan, and we're out of here. Here picking up Jonathan in his spot, but I'm probably about 20 minutes early, so I'm gonna sit here, make myself a little cup of coffee.